Here we go.
Okay, today I'm going to be talking about equal pay for female athletes. Do you think in this world women and men are the same? Do you love sports and do you approve of the way athletes get paid? Should professional female athletes be paid the same as male athletes? All these questions are for one thing. Female athletes are not getting fair pay like the male athlete. The male athletes get paid far more than a female athlete gets paid. I believe that female athletes should get paid the same as male athletes, and today I'm going to tell you why. We need to talk about how female athletes do the same thing, how much more male athletes get paid. Let's dive into how female athletes go into the same routines male athletes do. Female athletes work just as hard as male athletes do. They go through the same type of training. It might be a little different due to what the sport they play. In the end, the pain is the same. Everyone fights to get where they are, through high school and college to become a professional. The same sweat, blood, and tears, they all go through this. How is it fair to do this? Why just because they are females? We used to fight back then for equality, and as it has gotten way better, it still feels like we are fighting for it again. Females are just as equal as when it comes to males in sports. We might not get tackled to the ground, but we still get that pressure in different ways, and it's just as serious. We need to know how much female athletes are making and how much male athletes are making. Let's dive into the WNBA. These females are making about $75,151 a year, when in the NBA, the male athletes average at about $8,321,937 a year. Now, if we look at women's soccer, they average $35,000 a year, and men's soccer average about $410,730 a year. Since 2004, the pay gap has been at a 80 to 83% gap and still has not changed much, proving that women don't get anything to do what men do. How is it fair that at all in the end they are all athletes? How can one human being make so much more than the other when they are doing the same thing? If we fix the pay and make female athletes just as equal, it can help with equality and make us women feel like they are enough. Like they try and work just as hard as the men do. What people don't realize is that watching men over women is also helping the men get paid more. So go out and watch these women work their butts off and show them we appreciate the effort that they give. Let's talk about how this affects our female athletes. Our females are stepping back and doing what they love. These ladies are having to stop what they've known all their lives just because they don't want to pay them the same. Stopping women from doing what they are passionate about and what they are good at is sad. The fact that they feel that they can't continue because they aren't as important as the males. Female athletes deserve the same recognition as male athletes have. We need to be watching these athletes succeed and be who they are. We should be supporting them the same way that male athletes get supported. Another reason why male athletes get paid more is because of how many more people watch them. So why not show the same love and support? These women work just as hard and deserve it. In conclusion, this is discriminating against our female athletes, making them feel less useful and valuable, when in the end they are all doing the same thing, have the same goals, and fighting for what they love. This is favoritism and inequality, and it shouldn't be happening. We should start helping our females out by watching them more and supporting them. They should be getting paid the same amount as male athletes. As you can see, it is all unfair how these female athletes are being treated. By showing this, I hope it's put some perspective on how female athletes should be paid the same amount as male athletes. And then here's a few of our female athletes.
You know, having UFC. What's going on? Yeah.